Well, let's talk a little bit about Hurricane Sandy. Here's an article in today's paper, April 28th, 2013. 6 months after Sandy, thousands homeless in New York and New Jersey. Well, of course, what you find out here is the reason for this, not surprisingly, is the government. And I go through. You just have to read this article to see it's not even underlying. It's right out here in front. It says here here's another family is still living out of cardboard boxes in an apartment, but waiting for a final decision from federal and state authorities over new flood maps that govern the price of flood insurance, and it's tormenting her and many others. So here we are waiting. This is 6 months later, and the government can't come up with a map to determine how high up your house is supposed to be, and so nobody gets to build. Nothing happens until the feds or the state come up with. And the largest problem is nobody really knows how high we're going to have to elevate the house. At the town hall, they told us 5 feet, and someplace else they told us 3 feet, blah, blah, blah. And the simple fact is that nobody can move until the guys with the guns make a decision. Here's another paragraph that sort of delineates this. Homeowners are tortured by uncertainty over ever-changing rules on how high they'll need to rebuild their homes to protect against the next storm. Insurance companies have not paid out until that many homeowners are expected to, and municipalities are borrowing tens of millions. And so, well, let me back up. Let me forget that. I'm going to cut that out. Insurance companies, of course, obviously are held hostage by this as well, because they don't know how much to pay out for this stuff. And the last thing here is, let's see, here's Manitokaling or whatever, which was cut in half by the storm, and saw all 521 of its homes destroyed or leveled or damaged. Post office has recently reopened, and the first of 50 demolitions will start next week. So here it is 6 months later, and now they're getting around to the demolitions. Boy, you talk about leaving people out in the cold or in the hot. And if you just get the government out of the way, believe me, people would put the stuff back. It would work out just fine.